Hey everyone, welcome to the Anonymous Advice Podcast. I'm Andrew. Happy Monday, October 5th. October 5th. Is it October 5th? It is October 5th. Holy hell, we are in October. This whole month has been designated to Halloween. That's spooky. Ooh, spooky time of year. I'm not too into Halloween. I like it. I mentioned this before. I don't know. I just don't feel like dressing up like a fucking grapefruit White Claw or something, you know? I don't know. But wow, what a week. The debates last week. Trump has COVID. Kellyanne Conway has COVID. Kaylee, what's her name, I think? Chris Christie. Oh, man. It's going nuts. What a world we live in. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Our world is exploding. I just kind of want it to be over. I just want this whole thing to be over. SNL's back, which is cool. Football was pretty great yesterday. I gotta start betting on sports, man. I've been guessing some stuff right, but good way to make some money, I guess. And I'm a degenerate gambler, so that'll be good for me, I think. You know, why not spend all my money on betting football? You know, geez, you gotta really Trump's really got to do something here. This is bad. I don't wish COVID on anybody, but both sides. I'm just annoyed by both sides at this point. You know, I just can't handle it. Can't handle it. People are just yelling at each other. You're lying. No, you're lying, bro. No, you're lying. Blah. Fucking the only thing I'm watching like YouTube freak out videos. People are just in a convenience store. It's like, fuck you. I know my rights. You know your rights? No, you don't. Nobody knows their rights, okay? I was here first. I don't wear masks. It's like, you're a psycho. Get out of my face. But that's what's going on. This is the worst start to an October, I think, ever. But, you know, the Halloween also brings back, it's a spooky time, spooky month. But look where we've come from, you know? Back in the 1600s, we were murdering women because we thought they were witches. And we're all over that now. You know, it's done. I'm glad it's done. But how insane was that? Only 400 years ago, you could point at a woman and say, she's staring at me, she's a witch, and then she would get hanged. Hunged? Hanged? I don't fucking know. But anyway, it's just weird. It's like, you're a witch. Oh. It's like, oh my God. These guys are insane. Man, what a world that we live in. Just reflecting on where we've been, where we come from. I don't even know, when was the pilgrimage over here? The Salem witch trials were in late 1600s. I didn't realize there were human beings back then. But people go to Salem every year. Apparently it's really cool. I got to get up there. I got to see the courtroom where they hang? What's her name? Mary Walcott. Wait, no, what? Blame someone for being a witch. Oh, my bad. Okay, all right. Anyway, fuck the Salem witch trials. These guys were morons. They don't know anything. They couldn't even use a phone to call anyone back then, you know? Like, what are you doing? Do you even know what electricity is? Like, give me a fucking break. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. This is a great start to this podcast today. I'm heated. You know, I'm heating it up. My stocks are doing... not so well. I've lost about $2,000 in the last couple of weeks. I'm riding it out though. In total, I've made money. In March, I had no idea what a stock was. I was like, do I have to go down to Wall Street to put money on something? Like, what do I do? I got in Norwegian Cruise Line super low. Spirit Airline. I'm gonna never take Spirit Airline. Don't want to start any controversy here because it's the cheapest airline, but they fuck you on everything else. A Pepsi's $5. You got to tip them. You got to. There's fights every 2 minutes on their on YouTube. Have you seen those things? It's always Spirit Airlines. But yeah, I got in pretty early on that. So hopefully that goes back up. I don't know, Boeing I'm on. I got a couple other things, so that's we'll ride it out. Oh man, I saw this messed up thing on Netflix a couple days ago. I think it just came out. It's called the American Murder, The Family Next Door. Family Next Door. So this is a very popular case. It's already shut and closed, so I don't think I'm spoiling anything. But this guy, Chris Watts, kills his entire family. His wife, his 2 little kids, and the wife is pregnant. Now, here's my advice. If you're in an unhappy marriage, fucking don't kill your family. Like, do you think you're going to get away with this? This guy is the biggest jerk-off dummy that I've ever seen in my life. He comes back to the house. There's cops there in an hour when she doesn't answer her phone. Her best friend who lives next door tries calling her. An hour later, there's a cop there already. Chris was dumping the bodies somewhere. He comes back, and the cops are already there. He's making stuff up, being like, "Oh, well, I just found her ring. She left it here. Maybe she, what are you, an idiot? Why would you ever think you're getting away with this? There's no way you're getting away with this." Oh, my God. I would check that out, though. It's called, The American Murder on Netflix. I don't want to really, I don't want to poke the bear. Is it, poke the bear? Poke the bear. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm using this right. But, so he was having an affair, and his first thought was, oh, man, I got to get out of here. I got to kill everybody. And that's it. Get a divorce, leave, and go hang out with your the other woman. And I don't want to poke the bear again here, but the wife and the new significant other look almost identical. I couldn't tell them apart, to be honest with you. It took me like 5 minutes. So this guy's a wacky dude. He's just a fucking wacky criminal. He deserves all the lives in prison and more. This guy's a scumbag. Anyway, speaking of prison, though, I'm obsessed with this site. Now, it's going to sound a little bit weird. It's a dating site, but it's called meetaninmate.com. Meet an Inmate. They are not sponsors. I have 0 sponsors. Anyway, you can look up either guys or women on this site who are in prison, who want a partner, who want someone to talk to, who want to date. Here's one of the interesting things about this site. So on meetaninmate.com, you look them up, you can see their full name, and there's a bio, a couple pictures, and where they are. So, on a very easy search, you can tell what exactly they did and why they're in prison and for how long. And I was reading a bio, one of the girls. I was like, oh man, she's cute. She was like, yeah, I went through some tough times and I made a big mistake and I'm paying for it. But I'd love to meet someone who can forgive me. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. What'd she do? It's like, holy hell, like she's not getting released for 50 years. Turns out she decapitated her landlord and tried to dump the body somewhere and kept the head. I was like, holy shit. That's not a mistake. That's murder. You didn't mistakenly decapitate somebody. Whoops, my machete just went across your face. God, what's wrong with these people? So, I don't think I'm going to meet anyone on meetaninmate.com, but I don't know. Any lonely people out there, that's another way to meet some people. There's Christian Mingle, Tinder, Farmers Only, meetaninmate.com. So anyway, what else we got going on here? All right, let's get into some questions, shall we? I think we should. All right, here we go. My mom cheated on her husband. So my mom just informed me that she has been cheating on her husband for the last 8 months. They have been married since I was 8 years old. I'm now 24. They are currently in the process of getting divorced. That process did not begin until 3 months ago. What I need help understanding is this. Are there faithful couples out there? If my own mom would cheat, what is stopping my own partner? I am shocked that my mom being unfaithful makes me feel so betrayed. I feel like I do not know who to trust. Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. Oh, there's an edit here. I'm aware my partner is not the same person as my mom, but if our own mothers can lie to us, why would our partners be truthful? Good point. Are there faithful couples out there? Yes. Yes, there are faithful couples. You can't immediately just assume that people are not faithful. You got to go into this giving human beings, you got to give them credit here. You can't just assume people are going to cheat, because then you think everyone's stabbing you in the back all the time, all of this stuff. And your mom is a human being as well. Like, maybe she was being treated poorly. There's two sides to every story here, but I know you're hurting probably pretty bad now, but I would try and forgive your mom for this. Yeah, your partner's different than your mom. And, maybe the husband was abusive. She didn't feel loved. Maybe you should try and get therapy with your mom. Maybe just have a conversation with her. We all make mistakes. Our parents are just normal people who make mistakes, just like all of us. The lying thing is a bit bad, because how do you trust a liar? I mean, I've lied before. But usually people come clean after a while. Well, I mean, Chris Watts didn't. He lied the entire time until he took a lie detector test. That fucking douche. I would have to forgive her. She's your mom, and she made a mistake. And yeah, I mean, they should definitely get a divorce. But I would just ask how she's feeling. You don't know. You don't know until you ask. But hey, faithful couples. It's like a coin flip. Am I right? Everybody? 50-50. What is it? 60% of people get divorced now. This is terrible. Sit her down, talk to her, maybe get therapy with her if you're feeling bad after a few months, and maybe she'll explain her side of the story to you. That's my advice. Alrighty, next one. Let's see what it is. I went on my first date, and it kind of ended weird. Okay, so I've liked this guy for ages. After a while of knowing him, I liked him, and he asked me out. We are teenagers. Okay, all right. Was awkward but fun. It was at a trampoline center. What the fuck's a trampoline center? Trampoline center. That sounds awesome. Trampoline center. Holy shit. This looks sick. This seems like the most fun first. What do you do? Just trampoline around? Is she a gymnast or something? Oh, is he a gymnast? Who am I talking to here? It was a guy. Okay. So you're female 16. The date was awkward but fun. And at the end of the session, he drank his water for a solid 2 minutes and looked at me the entire time. After he finished drinking water, he looked at me again, then burped in my fucking face. Oh, man. Going back, this trampoline thing looks like the Discovery Zones back in the day. Kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese type of thing. When I was a kid, the McDonald's play areas were being built. Yeah, this looks, what a great first date, guys. You did good. You did good. Maybe he was just nervous. He also high-fived me and didn't hug me on the way out. Oh, that's the most awkward. Oh, gosh. This kid, I know exactly. He's probably sweating. His heart is melting into his ass. Oh, my God. I feel bad for the guy in this story. But, yeah, maybe he was just super nervous. You know what? If I were you, I would go out with him again. Maybe he was just like, what do I do? Do I hold her hand? There's not many opportunities to talk, though, at a trampoline center, I assume. Who knows? Maybe you take a break. Trampoline center near me. Sky Zone. Whoa. Holy shit, there's ultimate dodgeball? Dude. Sign up for that next time you're at this trampoline center. Okay. Well, I would give him another chance. It was kind of weird, but you're teenagers. What do you expect? You're young guns. That was your first date. Now you'll know. Maybe next time just say, don't burp in my face again, and, I don't know, throw your phone at him or something. Him drinking his water for a solid 2 minutes and looking at you directly is kind of weird. Which is, again, weird about eye contact, You're supposed to look people in the eyes when you're talking to them, but if you're not talking to them, it's the creepiest thing ever. So I just wouldn't, Yeah, looking at people in the face is weird for me. I kind of shy away from it. I'm like, why are you looking at me? Stop. I get really nervous when people look at me. Yeah, it's young love. I don't know. Maybe you guys should go to prom or whatever kids do nowadays. Get like a non-alcoholic beer or something. And yeah, second date. He was probably just super nervous. He was just nervous. I mean, maybe he thought you would laugh and you didn't. Burping isn't that funny to me. Like, I never thought burping was funny, but like some people do, I guess, which is a little off-putting. But he may have thought you'd think it was funny. Give him a second chance. Everyone screws up their first dates. It could have been worse. You could have not been at a trampoline center. All right, next question. Wow, these are, you know, these are pretty good questions this week. All right. Third question. How do you actually meet girls? All right, here we go. I recently had a pretty rough breakup out of a serious relationship. Sorry, dude. I feel completely alone at the moment. I feel like I need to find someone just to pass the time. I just don't know how. I met my ex online, and the fact that I only met her after trying for so long is proof that it just won't work for me. I'm in college, but not on campus, and live in a small town. I just don't know where the fuck to meet girls or how to even open up conversation. Anything helps. Go to a trampoline center. That's what I would do. I would take some time off. You got in a bad relationship, just, chill. You'll eventually do it. You're in college, man. You're still young. I don't know, maybe join a club. How do you meet a girl? How do you meet a girl in college? Well, I don't know, maybe a party, maybe a club at your school. I think girls are really into tie-dye right now, so maybe a tie-dye club. Dunkin' Donuts. Every girl on TikTok is drinking Dunkin' Donuts now for some reason. You can pretend you like Harry Potter. You can buy a dog and sit in the park. You can quote Grey's Anatomy and watch The Bachelor and quote it. Just get out there. There's lots of stuff that you can do. Just get out there, man. You'll figure it out. You're still young. What else can you do? Especially now, just go online. I know you're in a small town, but maybe on Meet an Inmate, they have like close prisons to you that you can meet a girl. Okay, Cupid, you can select 100 miles and not just 50. I don't know if you want to travel that far. It seems you're pretty desperate here, so maybe you would do that. Yeah, Christian Mingle, J-Swipe. Yeah, I don't know. Do you like video games? Maybe you can find someone to play video games with. There's lots of things. Pokemon Go or whatever. I would do meetaninmate.com. Yeah, man. I would take some time off. Join a club at school. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe meeting girls at bars sucks though. It's like you got to be sort of creepy at first. Like, I'm gonna go up to her. Should I go up to her? Should I go up to her? Do it, man. Go up to her. I don't want to. I don't want to. And then you back out, and then you finally do because you're 6 beers in, and then she thinks you're creepy. It's tough. It's tough. I haven't met a girl at a bar in a long time. Long time. Actually, that's not totally true. But I did meet a girl at a bar in Greenpoint. That was kind of wild. But anyway, wow, how to meet girls. Everyone's different. But yeah, clubs are the best. Knitting club, something like that. But yeah, I think you'll get it eventually. You're still young. You have a lot of time, man. You got a lot of time. No bars for you. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, man, you'll figure it out. Let me know if it works out or not. If you need any more advice on this, just hit me up. anonadvicepodcast@gmail.com. Wow, next week, I think we got some more guests on here. I'm going to have some other people's opinions again. This one's another solo one. I'm recording kind of late. Sorry about that. But, things happen. It was just a wild week. So many things going on. But, yeah, I hope this week's a little bit better for everybody. And, yeah, so thank you for tuning into the podcast this week. I'll be back next week. That's my advice.